Over the past few weeks, we've been working hard on one of the most exciting and life-changing projects we've ever taken on, installing our very own hydro-powered system. We're literally turning flowing water into electricity, and it honestly feels like magic. Living off-grid, we know how important it is to make the most of your natural resources around us. With a strong and steady water source on our property, tapping into hydropower was an obvious choice, especially since our solar system has been struggling to keep up with us during the winter. This system will give us reliable, renewable and sustainable energy source, reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and making our homestead even more sufficient. It's been tough but a rewarding journey, and today we're excited to take you along as we bring this project to life. Let's get started. And don't forget to subscribe, like and leave us a comment.
Right, we are on the way up to where we're going to put the dam door. Oh, there's a tree falling down. I have to climb over.
Pretty savage.
I'll show you behind me.
Oh my god, look up there as well.
Oh gosh.
Loads of trees down.
Loads of trees down. We're on the way up to where we put the sandbags to have a look at where we're going to put the dam door. Because it's been raining so heavily, we're not sure if we could do it, but we're going to go up and check to make sure that the water's sort of calmed down a little bit and just sort of suss the area out before we take it up there.
Yeah, I reckon, well, it hasn't rained for a few days now, and
No.
the river seems calmer.
But is it calm
Doesn't
enough?
sound calmer, but is it calm enough to get that damn door in?
I don't know. Let's
Who
go
knows?
see. Come on. Let's get over this tree.
Oh yeah, up there.
Come on then.
Okay. Under or over?
Oh, it's got to be over always. Way more adventurous than just ducking under.
Not very agile, though.
So cold. So it is still running very, very fast, but it doesn't look too chaotic where we want to put it. So I think if we get our sandbags and fill them up again, I think we'll be able to divert it to get in there, drill some holes and get the anchors ready for putting the door behind, I think. But I think we are going to get very wet.
Is this tomorrow's job then?
This is tomorrow's job. Yeah, I'm getting prepped.
Oh gosh.
I have to get some waders, I think, and get right in there.
Okay. So as you can see, the massive logs that have come down, washed down, and that's the area there where we need to put the dam door. So the top of the turbine pipe has been pushed in the heavy storm water, and it's a bit short now. But it's like there's a big loop down here. I'll take you down to see. So you're going to try and fill it up and make it a bit closer. Get it a bit closer to the dam. Oh, the sun is out.
Sun is out.
today.
Sun's out,
Love
Ginger's
it.
in.
Sun's out, Ginger's in.
I'm staying out for the moment. This is the dam door. So this is what we've been talking about in previous episodes. This is going to be up in the river, in that dammed bit, which we'll show you. But today I want to connect the big, I've got a big like blue industrial valve that I want to go on the front, which we can sort of slow the flow or have it fully open or be able to shut it off if there's a problem. And the idea today is I want to connect it to the door and bolt it so it's really solid, and then the pipe will bolt to the front of the valve and then it should be ready to go. But today I need to get this all sorted, measure it in the middle, get it centered, cut a hole in it, get the valve all set up so we can use it, and yeah, then it'll be ready to take it up there.
Amazing. So we have, what did you do? Stuck together
We've bolted
bits of
together
wood.
3 bits of 2-inch timber, and then we've sealed them with aqua paint, like swimming pool paint, with 4 coats. But I think what we'll do is once I've cut the hole and we've sanded it and got it right, then we'll paint it again.
Okay,
So it's all sealed.
perfect.
Yeah, so that's the plan today. Get it all ready and then we're going to go get very wet.
Woohoo! So I wouldn't say that looked as easy as it should be. What's going on with your
I haven't
sorting?
got the right drill bit to keep it in the centre, so I was having to like... Yeah, don't do that at home. That was not ideal. But when you haven't got the bit, you just got to crack on.
Gotta make do. We need electricity.
We do. Right, we should be able to get through there gently now. Right, so I've got this metal spacing ring because the wheel touches the door and this just takes it far enough away so that we can turn it on and off. It's actually making life a lot easier as well because I can't mark through these two holes at an angle, whereas I can get this in the right place, like that, mark all the holes, and then I can drill through and then I can bolt this to that at the same time. So now I've marked these, I just need to drill a hole all the way through, like that, put some bolts through, tighten it all up and make sure that it fits.
Great. Get your massive drill bit out.
I did buy a shorter one, but it's gone missing in action.
I feel like it's a bit overkill, I have to say. The fact you have to stand on a bench to do it. That's worked well, hasn't it, the spacer?
Yes, perfect.
You just spin it round.
So we can close the valve, open the valve. But now I just need to make sure that it all tightens up and lines up and looks okay. I mean, you take it apart, sand it a little bit, then seal it. And then I was thinking we could, on this side, once these are all in, we could paint over it all completely so they're all sealed in.
Good
And
idea.
we'll paint all that. That's all sealed in, but it looked pretty in the middle and neat through there.
Oh yeah. Crumbs. Crumbles. You helping? Cats just love to sit on like laptops or anything you're doing, don't they?
Yeah, even when they're completely in the way.
Yeah.
Right, big day.
Very big day.
We are going to go and fit the dam door, but we need so much stuff that I think we're going to need backpacks, and then I thought we'll get our sack truck and strap the door to it and everything else we need, so we can basically be like Everest hikers.
Because it's kind of like a, would you say like 5 to 7 minute walk?
Yeah, all uphill.
All uphill.
Obs. But yeah, so I thought I'd pack the bag and then I can put everything I possibly might need in it, because it's right the way at the top and we're going to be like waist deep in water trying to sort it out. That we can get up there with everything we need in backpacks, and if we don't need some of it then great, but we haven't got enough hands to carry it all.
Okay.
So I'm just going to load the backpack up with stuff that we need, and then we'll set off
Awesome.
on our attempt for the summit. We're at base camp at the moment. Right, backpack on.
As if by magic, Craig has arrived to help. We've got some muscle behind us.
Yeah, I think this is super heavy. I haven't weighed it, but getting that into the up there is not going to be easy.
No, especially with the fallen trees up there. Come on then. Right, so it's about a 5-minute walk. We have to go all the way to the other end of our property. I've had lots of people asking for a map of our property, which I tried to draw. Basically, it just looked awful and wasn't a good representation of it. So I'm going to try again. But yeah, I can fully understand that no one has any idea kind of the distances or where everything is. Obviously we know, so we just gibber on like you guys do. But I will get a map out to you shortly. But currently, very out of breath. That bag is very heavy, but not as heavy as the door, the damn door. So just, it's like an obstacle course. After that storm, we've lost so many trees. So yeah, it's kind of ducking and diving and navigating our way through the forest, really. So the other week we tested our theory of putting sandbags at the top of where the dam's going to see if we could redirect the water so we can put the dam door in without getting absolutely soaked. And it worked. We then took away the sandbags because obviously they don't need to stay there. We don't want them to get washed away, and we're so pleased we did because the storms were crazy and I think they probably would have washed them away. So the plan is now, I think Craig and Badger are going to fill the sandbags back up and try and redirect the water so we've got that nice area without any water in, to fit the dam door. So I'm going to hop over the river, try not to fall in because I'm holding the camera, and go see what they're up to. So as you can see, sorry it's so loud, the water is just epic. They're just going to redirect the water that's flowing into this area here, because that's where the door will hopefully fit. Ooh, fingers crossed, and be placed.
So we've got the sandbags in just to dam it up to make the area dry. Now we're going to get the door and just offer it up and make sure that it fits. And then when it fits in the right place, I can sort of mark it on the walls and then drill the fixings in. So I need to go and get the really heavy door over all of this.
Oh gosh.
It's going to be Yeah, man. Really happy. Really, really happy. To get them lined up, so I've got this one nice and square.
I see, do they push against the door?
Yeah.
They'll push against the water?
Yeah, so the water will push them against it and then it will stop it moving out, and that should hold it upright and let the water flow through.
Looking at the sunshine, feeling like a gold mine, I know we'll be alright. Getting all the good vibes, tingling on the inside, gonna have a good time. Looking at the sunshine, feeling like a gold mine, I know we'll be alright. Tingling on the inside, gonna have a good time. 'Cause I love it, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I love it.
So Baz is just putting these little feet on here, so there's that gap underneath the door for all the silt and kind of gravel to go through. And it doesn't get clogged up in the pipe.
It's been much harder to get them in line with the door, which I wanted, but where they're touching is in quite strong positions. But I think what we'll have to do is test it, see what kind of pressure behind the water is, and if it looks like it needs more, but I mean it doesn't feel like it's going to go anywhere at the moment. We might have to get 1 or 2 more in, but at the moment it looks alright. Too much at the bottom. Yeah, look.
Well, there you have it, team. Things don't always go to plan.
Right, so I reckon if you put it back, and then I'll hit them with a hammer and try and bend them out of the way.
Okay, so what happened there was the little feet badge you put on under the damn door to let the silt through, they're just way too tall, so basically all the water was just flowing out, so that didn't work. So you just hammered them and lowered the door, so hopefully attempt 2 will be able to dam it. Take 2. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking it's just letting so much water underneath because I thought it'd let the silt out, but I need it to fill up enough to fill the pipe, so we're going to have to put it right down to the ground.
This is attempt 3. So that one works better, but I still think it needs to be lower, so Craig's going to jump on it again. We'll try attempt 3. 4. Right, so Craig jumped on it as much as he can. Let's try attempt number 5. Oh yeah, look at that.
But don't forget, it's not going to be like that. The pipe would be full and it'd be going through holes this big. So it's only once you fill the pipe and then it'll be...
Yeah, true.
I reckon we take that sandbag out because I reckon then we'll see better flow.
Oh yeah, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, no, that's just filling it up.
Look at that. Woohoo! You happy with how that's looking?
Well, it's pushing water through the pipe, which I'm happy about. And then the plan is on the top here, I'm going to drill holes into the rock and then attach them to the top of this so that there's nothing, no big sticks can go down. Is the plan, so they all just wash over.
Right.
But for now I need to turn that off and we need to connect the pipe to it. So if you want to head down to the bottom of the pipe near the turbine and face it towards the river, and then ring me and I'll turn it on and we'll watch what the flow's like, and then until the water, it's just water coming out, no air, then we'll shut it off, then it'll have to clean the pipe, then we can connect the other end and test the pressure.
There we go, captain's orders. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the pipe, which is next to the turbine. Woo! Pauline, Pamela, the power spout. She's not connected yet because we need a bit more pipe. So yeah, I'm going to go down and they will let the water into the pipe. Then hopefully we'll get all the air bubbles out and we'll have a good flow and see what the pressure's like. Okay, so I've come from all the way up there, the valley. You can see the pipe we put in last week coming down here. Just gonna go down here and find the bottom of it and call Badger, and hopefully can fill that dam up and water should come out this end. Right, so here we are at the bottom of the pipe. I've just spoken to Badger. He's about to let the valve open on the dam. Pamela's down there looking glorious and ready for some action. But we are still this amount of pipe short. So anyway, this is the end of the pipe. So let's see if anything comes out. Also, we had lots of concerned messages that our turbine might flood. But here is about a 10-foot, maybe even bigger, 12-foot drop. It's hard to see on the video, but this is like a big waterfall. So yeah, it's a massive drop, so there's no risk of it flooding and her getting washed away, thankfully. Right, I'm going to sit on this little rock, try and warm up a bit, because it was so cold up there. And hopefully the water will start coming out in a minute. Woohoo! Okay, not a good flow just yet. I was expecting for the whole pipe to be full, but maybe it's coming. It's getting stronger. Oh, it's gross. So, how did that go?
Yeah, good. I've just put this valve temporarily, as you can tell it's leaking, to fill the pipe up as much as we can. And then when I let it go, it should clear all the air.
Okay, because I thought it was going to be like...
Well, it will be,
like
but don't forget,
wild
that's coming out of
water.
a hole this big, and the turbine is this big. So it's going to be a hell of a lot of pressure coming through.
Okay. You're happy then?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting way of holding it, Badger.
Like a broomstick, you mean?
Yeah, exactly like a broomstick. Ooh. Wow.
What's so funny? On my broomstick. Oh. It's usually a bit more smooth than the ride on the broomstick.
Yeah. There she goes.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe don't move around.
And you'll beg yourself to see me one more time.
Dam door's in. I actually wasn't looking forward to doing the dam door, but it went in much more smoothly than I was expecting.
You did so well, and it was so freezing cold.
Icy cold.
You had wet pants by the end of it.
I know,
didn't
they
you?
would go, although I had the waders on, it was all just sort of going in. So basically they were just like vases that I was stood in the end. So now all we've got to do is get the cable from the turbine back up to the solar, plug it all together, connect the last little bit of tube, which is coming hopefully this week, and we'll connect all that up, take the wire up, connect it, and then we can test it next week, and hopefully we'll have mucho power.
Yeah, so tune in next week.
Yeah, so tune in next week to see it all live and ready and working, and subscribe, like, and share with all your mates. See you next week.